Doctors had hoped new forms of birth control using fewer hormones might be safer, but tonight's study reports they still increase a woman's risk of breast cancer. A study in the New England Journal of Medicine following nearly 2 million women found their breast cancer risk jumped 20%. After 10 years, that risk grew to 38%, a special concern for women in their 40s since their risk of breast cancer is already greater than a younger woman's. This increase may seem like a lot, but overall, the risk of developing breast cancer is still relatively low. Obesity raises your odds more than birth control.
Millions of women are on hormonal contraceptives. It just means that each person really needs to look critically at their reasons for taking it.
The study also found it's not just pills that increase cancer risk, but any contraception that uses hormones, including the vaginal ring, certain IUDs, and the patch. Other options for birth control without hormones include condoms, diaphragms, and one type of IUD.
I don't think that any woman should panic.
Doctors say the study does not mean women should automatically stop taking birth control, especially those taking it for other medical conditions. And Lester, women should discuss the pros and cons of hormonal birth control with their doctor because it is one more risk factor for breast cancer, along with others: family history, obesity, smoking, and age.
Important conversation to have.
You bet.
John, thanks. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.